you think it's going to be before this clown shows up?
I want no part of that action, Bill.
Come on. Give me a break. It's a sure thing. But 2 hours ago, I hear they've left New York. The limo is bound for Port Charles. I bet you I stand here all night. And then when the guy gets here, watch this. He's gonna be wearing like a big phony smile, and he's gonna have manicured fingernails.
Well, you'll know soon enough. Probably right about the manicured fingernails. Good luck.
Julia Barrett, who are you?
Bill
More importantly, where's my father?
I see you must do a lot of business entertaining, Mr. Eckert.
Oh, you mean the plastic glasses? Well, let me explain. HB said that I should pour a glass of champagne. For his new PR director, he said nothing about crystal goblets. Sorry. Chin chin? It's all right. The glasses are cheap, but the champagne isn't.
Just what is it you do for my father, Mr. Eckert?
Are you sure you're Harlan Barrett's daughter? What I do is whatever needs to be done.
Oh, a glad-hander.
No, more like a plant manager.
Oh, see, of course, of course. I just feel bad that my father couldn't be here to welcome me himself and had to send one of his minor minions. Oh, excuse
yes,
me,
I feel badly about that, too. Would you excuse me?
Oh, of course.
Ms. Barrett, isn't it?
It is.
Well, as I believe I've already explained, your father had a last-minute appointment, and by the way, I'm a major minion. Without benefit of family ties.
I see. Well, plant manager, of course. That seems like sort of a hands-on kind of job.
Yes, it is. And what is it you do?
I told you. I'm the public relations department.
And the boss's daughter.
Are you insinuating that that's the only reason I have this job?
Ooh, you're quick.
Not that I owe you any explanation, Mr. Eckert. The fact is, I have a master's degree from the Wharton School of Business.
Please, before you go on, would you call me Bill? This Mr. Eckert thing is getting on my nerves.
I don't mean to get on your nerves. I spent the last 2 years at in Washington at a public relations firm. Their client list read like a who's who of international financiers. After that, I spent a year reorganizing the public relations department of a London-based investment group.
Pardon me.
I'll have you know, I took a substantial pay cut to accept this job for my father. So I'm afraid your little insinuations of nepotism fall on deaf ears in this room. And now, I'll take a refill, if you would be so kind. Merci.
De nada.
Oh, yes. I'm terribly proud of what I do. Why is it, I wonder, there are men who still have a problem with women in positions of importance?
Oh, no. You see, you've made two basic assumptions here, and both of them are wrong. First of all, I have no problem whatsoever working with important women if they are competent. And secondly, you assume that I think PR is important.
Oh, and you don't. That demonstrates a certain lack of imagination to me, Mr. Eckert.
Please call me Bill. Look, Miss Smoke and Mirrors, you're talking about packaging images, you know? I'm down in the trenches. I'm doing the real work.
Take a break. Put down your shovels and picks for a minute. See, you can have the greatest product in the world. It still needs to be promoted. Somebody has to sell it. That's what I do, Mr. Eckert, while you're down in the trenches, as you so aptly put it.
Look, lady, you're talking about image, you're talking about style. I'm talking about substance and product.
Don't call me lady. You're the plant manager? What was my father thinking?
Probably that he needed a hands-on, productive partner he could trust.
Don't you understand that doing business on an international scale demands finesse, diplomacy, and... You might want to look this word up. Personality.
Oh, what an insult. You take my breath away. You are in PR. You tried to insult me. You did it with flair. Perhaps there's something I can learn from you after all.
Oh, Mr. Eckert, I think there are lots of things you're going to learn from me.
Bill, please call me Bill.
Bill. Well, this has been a most enchanting evening.
Hasn't it?
Oh, please don't feel it's the company or the scintillating conversation or the enlightening debate we're engaged in, but I'm really very tired. My father's booked a room for me at the Port Charles Hotel. I plan to sleep till noon.
Till noon? I wonder what that would be like. Perhaps I should get into PR.
You know, we really haven't gotten off on a very good foot, have we?
Succinctly put.
And since you are such an important member of this organization, perhaps we can call a truce? Start again at a later date.
I'd like that. I'd like that very much.
Here's to that. You know, believe it or not, my department really can be a big help to you. And I'm sure there must be something that you can show me about running a factory. After all, we are both professionals.
Yes, apparently we are.
Oh, my
My goodness.
clumsy.
Here, let me help you.
No, that's quite all right.
There you go.
Thank you.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, give me that.
Looks like a piece of my son's old security blanket. Do you have children?
No, I don't.
Whoops. Haste makes waste.
Very clever.
Well, I don't know about in the PR department, but down in the trenches, haste makes waste is our golden byword.
Well, I will try to remember that, Mr. Eckert. Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night. Miss Barrett, you forgot your blankie. Figures are all wrong. That's what I'm calling about.
Do you know
Your
that
figures.
your secretary is having a manicure out there?
Hold on, please. I'm busy. Your
I'll wait.
figures for Connecticut, Maine, and Massachusetts may be correct. I'm not
Bill,
really
Mr.
sure.
Eckert, I am sorry about
Hold on, please.
this.
Lucy, how luscious you look.
Thank you very much. Just my little
So,
working girl attire.
Massachusetts, New Hampshire.
You know, you probably should have let me announce you. We're having
Well,
a
I don't
very,
know
very
about New Jersey.
busy morning.
Oh, were we really?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Would you mind waiting
give me those figures
out in
again.
that little teeny room? I would.
Yeah, give me those figures again.
Oh, I have an idea.
Yeah.
I tell you what, next time you want to see Mr.
Right.
Eckert, why don't you make an appointment?
Well, I suggest that you cover the whole
Fine. You know
Midwest.
what? I'll make an appointment right now. I'd like to see Mr. Eckert
That
at
would be good.
10:05.
And if you can, call me
Amazing.
when you have
Obviously,
that
that's right
straightened out.
now.
Thank
so
you.
it is. Mr. Eckert, I am so sorry. I can't,
Oh, that's all right, Lucy. I have time to squeeze Miss Barrett in. Miss Barrett, you have 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
What do you mean, 2 minutes?
I thought you were going to sleep until noon.
I woke up all refreshed at 7:45. Let's go. You're supposed to show me a tour of the cannery.
Oh, well, I think your father should have that honor.
Well, I would like nothing better, but he's not available.
Neither am I.
Make yourself available.
Excuse me. Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
One of my employees. You work for the Barrett family. That includes me.
No, your information's a little off, babe. I work for myself and for the 20% of Barrett Industries that I own.
That's impossible. Since when?
Well, as a partner here, I have many more important things to do than explain the inner workings of the company to you. So, you know, besides that, you're not dressed for a cannery.
Oh, dear. I can't imagine what's de rigueur at the cannery these days.
De rigueur? Well, if that's some kind of French insult, you still got to get sensible shoes.
Like work boots?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't own sensible shoes.
That's too bad. Well, you should splurge. Maybe buy yourself a pair.
Don't tell me how to dress. I'll wear whatever I damn well please.
You better find another escort.
I'm not leaving here until you set a time for me.
I don't think you're hearing me.
No, I hear you.
Well, I don't have time for this.
Stop fighting me then.
All right, I'll give you the tour. Say around 11:15.
Thank you. Till then, Mr. Eckert.
The other door, Miss Barrett.
Thank you.
Hey, you're here.
Daddy! Oh.
You look terrific. I'm so glad you could make it, my little New York City girl.
Oh, you look pretty fine yourself, Dad. Nice haircut.
I was going to have some breakfast with you, but Bill said you were sleeping until noon. You know, he's very solicitous of you.
Oh, he is he?
Yes, he is. Would you like to have some late breakfast? We've got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, I already ate. So, Bill's solicitous.
Yes. Yes, he is, honey. Very.
You know, I heard the funniest thing. Is he a part owner?
Yeah.
How could you? Why?
Why? $3 million. That's how and why. Plus, I gave him 20% of the place.
Are you out of your mind? Bill Eckert is a bore.
No, not the Bill I know.
He is totally uncooperative. He obviously has something against me. Probably my education, or rather his lack of it.
Now, what gave you that idea?
Well, he doesn't have an MBA. He doesn't have a college degree, for all I know. He's not even graduated from high school.
He's graduated from high school. I'll tell you. All right?
Well, you're easily pleased.
You're darn right. I am pleased with Bill Eckert. He's got things, honey, that you can't get in college. He's got experience. He's got talent. He's got street smarts. Hell, he reminds me of me.
Oh, Daddy, please.
Honey, I never went to college either.
Well, but things are different now. I mean, anybody with half a brain gets more than a 12th grade education.
Julia, I will take one Bill Eckert over any 20 guys that have some degree in business management or whatever.
Funny. If I had my way, I'd fire him.
Well, then it's lucky that I'm running this place and not you. Now, I love you, Julia, very much, but please don't make trouble for me, all right?
Daddy, in case you forgot, it was your idea for me to come up here.
I didn't forget.
Then why don't you give me a tour of the plant?
Honey, that's Bill's assignment.
Why don't you unassign him? I mean, Daddy, I came all this way to see you.
Julia, just go along with me.
All right. I'll let Bill give me the tour. But then I'm heading back to New York.
Not yet.
You can't have it both ways, Dad.
I said I need you here, and what the hell do you mean by that?
Eventually, it is Bill or me.